Whoa. Hey, good evening, folks. I'm back. This is Wesley, Virgin. Now, what you're looking at here is the Rolls Royce that I'm getting ready to buy. And I want you to put this below. Okay, this is very important. Now, understand this is prosperity school here. I'm motivated. I'm highly dedicated. So the thing is, I want to teach you some of the things that I didn't learn in my 20s and 30s that's going to allow you to be in this Rolls Royce or the car of your dreams very quickly. You're listening. Listen. You're listening to the wrong people. Okay? You are listening to the wrong people. Okay? Now, the only reason why I'm able to buy this Rolls Royce because I'm listening to the right people. But most of you are listening to the wrong people. And let me explain that. Because you might say, no, Wesley, I am listening to the right people. I'm listening to you, right? Yeah, okay. But let me dip and dive. Some of you guys, let me ask you a question. How many of you are not just listening to Wesley Virgin as far as motivation, inspiration, how to basically move your life to a better life, learn how to do internet marketing, and maybe you bought one of my programs, but at the same time, you're listening to somebody else, right? Maybe Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn. You listen to other people. You maybe buying their products, right? Buying their stuff, right? At the same time, how many of you guys are doing that? Now, this is important, and this is probably going to be the most impactful video, and a lot of your eyes are going to be open once you hear some of the concepts and principles as it relates that you're listening to the wrong people, because a lot of people are listening to the wrong people, or they're listening to too many people, which means your mind is cluttered, okay? How many of you are listening and taking advice from more than one person? It relates to you becoming a very, very rich or wealthy person. And I want you to be honest with me. Go ahead and leave it below. Just say, yes, Wesley, I am. Be honest. How many of you are listening to more than one person? Here we go. Brock Proctor, Napoleon Hill. Great. Okay, cool. I want you guys to put, even if you're watching this as the replay, as you're looking at this car right now, because I want to share to you who I listen to and the reason why I'm able to do what I'm doing here. This is a $400,000 car, and I'm going to purchase this in the next 30 days. Who are you listening to besides Wesley Virgin? Maybe you just met me here. What's up, Marcus? What's up, God? What's up, Jason? Maybe you guys have just figured out who Wesley Virgin is. But how many of you and how many people are you listening to as it relates to you one day, hoping and dreaming or praying that you're going to be rich or successful by listening to that person? Go ahead and put it below here. And as you're putting those names below, I'm going to tell you that by listening to more than one person, it's going to keep you where you are today. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know you guys are like, what should I listen to all this motivational stuff? Let me share something with you. This is the ugly truth about motivation. Motivation is not enough to make money, because motivation is not a strategy. It's not a technique, right? Motivation is just words and inspiration to make you feel good so you can keep going down the road of the path to success. But it's not going to make you rich. You need more ingredients. It's like a cake. You can't just put eggs and flour and expect to have a nice tasting cake. It needs sugar. It needs flour, yeast. It needs salt, whatever. You need more ingredients, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a couple of mind hacks here, because, I'm always talking about mind hacks. Because what you're doing, you're looking at my Instagram. This is the Rolls Royce that I'm getting ready to buy. It's a Rolls Royce Wraith. It's beautiful, honey. Look at the guts here. Look at the outside. It's two-tone. It's beautiful here, and I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to buy it. Why? Because I listen to one person, okay? Now, when I say listen to one person, now understand this. I want to make this very clear. I know you guys are reading a lot of books from different authors. You're going to YouTube, listen to a lot of motivation. You're buying many different products, right? You're buying all types of online products. You're buying all type of self-help products, whatever. Okay, but listen to me here. I want you to look at something. Let me show you. You see this right here? How many people am I following on Instagram? Now, this is important. I am following 36 people, but yet 359,000 are following me. Now, I want you to think about your Instagram. How many people are you following? How many people are you following? Come on now. You're probably following everybody, right? Everybody. Sports people, reality show people, Kim Kardashian, because you want to know when the next lipstick is coming out with Kylie. LeBron James, because you want to find out who he's going to be traded to. He's going to the Lakers. I mean, how many people are you following? So I'm following only 36 people. And actually, I need to delete a couple of people. Why? Because right now, I am working towards becoming a billionaire. So I am following people that have that type of mindset. Now my next statement is going to be very important in you. Now let's look back at the Rolls Royce again, okay? This is important for you because you haven't broke $1 million yet, and you want to break $1 million. So check this out. Listen, you need to find one person. Now we're going to get practical now. I'm going to be very practical. This is not about the mind anymore. You find one person, listen to me, that is doing what you want to do, that is living the life that you want to live, and everybody else, you unfollow them. You even go to your email. You go to your email, and you know what you do? How many of you guys get 1,000 emails a day, all right? What you do is you unsubscribe from every email of people that you're not trying to be like, that you're not trying to do what they do. Am I making sense? I did this. I learned this from a young man 4 years ago. He said, Wesley, you follow too many people. You're following everybody. You listen to all this information, and the question is, what are you trying to do to create the income that you're trying to make? And it made sense. I was following everybody. Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Dennis Waitley. They were great speakers, but they were not giving me a strategy that I needed to develop to create the money. So what I want you to do here is, number one is this. Go to your Instagram page. I know some of you are not going to do it because you want to be informed and you want to keep up with people's lives, which me is silly. It's very silly, okay? But for all my future millionaires, I want you to go here. I want you to click there, and I want you to start deleting some of the people and unfollowing everybody that you're not trying to become. And you need to get to the point that you're following one person. And it's hard to do that because at the same time, you're trying to focus and figure out who you're trying to become or what type of environment you're trying to create or what type of legacy or empire you're trying to create. But what you need to do is narrow your vision, okay? You're listening to everybody. And a lot of people that you're listening to, you probably don't even want to live their type of lifestyles, and you probably don't want to do that type of business. If I want to be a singer, the best singer, well, I'm going to follow the best singers. And then I'm going to narrow that down to the singer that I like her attitude or his attitude. I like her lifestyle. I like how she treats people. And I start to model that person. If you want to be a great photographer, well, I shouldn't follow a lot of basketball players. I should be following people who are the best photographer on the planet. Why? Because that's what I want to become. Okay, does that make sense? If you want to be the skinniest person on the planet, you want to lose weight, you want a nice body, well, follow the people who have the nice bodies. Then narrow it down to that one person that you like everything about them based off what you see on social media or online. Am I making sense? Let me share something with you. You don't want to hear this. if you continue to search YouTube and listen to everybody's advice, you're not going to know what advice to take. See, the thing is, Ty Lopez can tell you, take your money, spend it on real estate. Wesley Virgin can say, take your money, spend it on the internet. Grant Cardone can say, take your money, flip houses. Tony Robbins says, just believe in your. I mean, you have to understand something. Every successful person has their own ideology or their own concept or their own methods to how they make money and what they think people should do to make the money. Am I making sense? Like me, I believe my information is very important. It's imperative. I believe it's useful. But it doesn't mean that my information alone or the information that I'm giving you is the information that you want or need to become rich. It's only if you think that I or what I do is something you want to do. My personality is a personality that you would like to assimilate to. That, my behavior, my family, what I do is something that you like, that you want to soon become. If you're listening to a lot of people, you're just going to be like an educated dummy. You're going to be an educated idiot. You probably can speak well. You probably know all the things to say. But you're just educated, but you're still not making any money. You're just knowledgeable. It's a lot of people that got degrees in high school, college, master degrees, PhDs. Okay, they're smart. They can do well on the test. They can talk to you in a way that is amazing. Oh, this guy's so smart. But they're broke. And so many, and you know what? It's so many knowledgeable, educated, broke people. There's so many motivated idiots. You're just motivated, right? There's so many people that can tell you, oh yeah, you should be doing this because Ty Lopez or Wesley Virgin said this. Well, Oprah said this. Well, they said this. Well, they said this. Come on, folks. You got to get smart. So what I did a couple of years ago, I went to my email and I unsubscribed from everybody. See, I know some of you guys won't do it. You just won't. I don't know why you won't, but I did it. Unsubscribe from everybody's email except that one person that you're trying to model. And you model that one person for a year or 2 years, period. Right? Do your research on that person first, right? And all you do is you go to your Instagram. You can even go to your Facebook and unfollow everybody. Just unfriend everybody. Who cares? Only follow the people that you're trying to become. And even then, narrow it down even more. I want you guys to put this below. You become what you think about most. You become what you think about most. The more focused a person is, the more clear a person is about the thing that he wants or the person that he's trying to model. What I did a couple of years ago when I was broke and busted, like a lot of you, is I narrowed down my focus and I modeled somebody else that was doing what I wanted to do. I unsubscribed from everybody. I unfollowed everybody on Instagram. And I only modeled the person that was making millions of dollars. I modeled his business. I modeled him. I modeled everything. And I made $1 million. Okay? Yes, before then I was listening to motivational stuff. That stuff helped. It kept me inspired. But that stuff didn't make the money. It just kept me motivated. It kept me encouraged. But encouragement and motivation is not enough for you to buy a $50,000 Hublot watch, as you see right here. Okay? It's not going to happen that way. You got to get more focused. You're listening to the wrong people because you're listening to everybody. If you're not trying to be like Grant Cardone, you shouldn't be following Grant Cardone. If you're not trying to be like Ty Lopez, you shouldn't follow Lopez. If you're not trying to be like Tony Robbins, you shouldn't follow him. I'm being honest with you. Now, let me share something with you. Most people, even rich people, successful people, will say this advice is wrong. But I'm telling you, I swear to you, it is the right type of information. It is. Because why do you think that you have so many people that are not living their dreams, but they listen to motivational videos, they're working hard every day, and they still are not making it? Why? Because they're not even clear on the person that they're trying to become. Most people don't even know who they are as a person. Most of you don't even know who you are as a person. You don't even know who you are. And you're trying to purchase a $400,000 vehicle. You're trying to travel the world with your family. You want to live the dream. Okay, it's going to be tough for you. But what I want you to do is this today. I want you to unfollow and unsubscribe from every email from people that you have no business receiving emails from and people that you have no business following. And what is that going to do for you? Let me share some with you. That's going to clear your mind. See, at the same time that you're trying to make money, guys, I'm sharing this from the top of my heart here. Listen to me. The only reason why it's so tough for you, because every day when you go into your Instagram and social media, which has made it more complex right now to make money, it's because at the same time you're chasing your dream, you're looking at what's going on in the world, right? You're looking at your emails every day. Should I buy this product? Should I follow this person? You're listening to 2 or 3 or 50 people that are saying different things that relates to the thing that you want. So you're confused. Your mind is absorbing all this information. So your mind is not clear on that one goal or that one thing, which is a book that you should read by the name of Mr. Keller. You're not clear on that one thing that you need to do to be successful. Folks, success leaves clues. To be successful is to model a person that is already successful. Whatever you're trying, listen to me, young world. Listen. I know it's late right now. If you're watching the replay, it's not. Success leaves clues, which means is find one person who has a business that you want to be in and only follow and listen to that one person for the next 2 years, for the next 24 months. If it's Wesley Virgin, great, follow me. If it's Ty Lopez, great, unfollow me, then follow him. Grant Cardone, Louis House, Russell Brunson. I don't know. I don't know who you trying to become. I don't know what you're trying to do. See, the thing is, I wanted to be a great internet marketer. When I got smart about this, because at first I used to follow everybody, listen to everybody's video, getting motivated, but I was a motivated idiot, still broke. But when I got educated and smart, I started to follow the one guy that was creating the amount of money that I want, had the lifestyle that I wanted. So I followed that person, and that's all I followed. And guess what? Life got easier for me. Life got simpler because I was no longer seeing, some of you guys follow the pages that give you, comedian jokes or, different memes about, I don't know, just comedy, right? I wasn't looking at that stuff. I wasn't looking at the sports, like who's winning in sports, like who's the best in this. I wasn't looking at the news. I wasn't getting frivolous or irrelevant mail coming into my email box. I didn't know what was going on. Like if you ask me today what goes on in the sporting world, I don't know. Like I don't know who won the Gold Cup or the World Cup. I don't know. I don't know who won the basketball. Even now I don't know. Because it's not that I don't like it, but that's just not what I'm concerned right now. I'm focused on my goal. I'm focused on my individual goal. Okay? Why do you think high performance athletes are so good at what they do? Because they separate from everything and they get focused on the sport or the event that they're trying to master. Understand this. Listen to me, folks. Men and women, you have to stop listening to everybody that makes you feel good, that inspires you, or makes you feel motivated, okay? Period. You got to get smart. You got to get intelligent. Follow people or the person who has created an empire or a business that you would like to model. Follow that person for 24 months. And after that, once you make a couple of millions, then you can follow everybody else, okay? But right now, the most focused and the more clear that you get about the thing or the person that you become, that you're trying to become, the quicker you get the things that you desire. Am I making sense? If I am, hit the like button. Come on now. I just want to know if I'm making sense, because I want to make sure I'm not talking to dead air, because see, some of you just don't get it. And you're going to find yourself in 12 months and 24 months still repeating the same mistakes, same problems, same issues, same behaviors. And you're going to wonder why your life is not changing. Wesley, $1 billion Virgin, I'm telling you the truth. You don't want to hear this, but you need to go to your Instagram and unfollow everybody except the 1 or 2 people that you're trying to model. You want to model everything. Be a professional copycatter. Copy them, but copy one. Because you don't need your brain to be cluttered with negativity, with other type of messages, with other type of information that has nothing to do with the person that you're trying to become. It'll be silly. It'll be very, very insane for a person that's trying to be a singer, but yet he follow all the chefs around the world. He followed all the bankers and all the basketball players. No. If the guy wants to be a photographer, he should only follow the best photographer people on the planet. Okay? Guys, come at the word let's go if I'm making perfect sense. Come on now. Because I want to make sure you're hearing me. This shouldn't go over you. This is like ABC 1, 2, 3. Today, tonight. I want to know who tonight or today or this afternoon is going to go in their inbox and unsubscribe from everybody's email address. I want to know who tonight, right now, as you're listening to my voice, as you're sitting there looking at your phone, looking at your laptop, is going to go right now to your Instagram, to your social media, unfollow and defriend everybody humanly possible except the people that's going to give you the most value and that you can model what they do, their business, their websites, their everything, until you make your first million. Who's going to do that? I want to know. If you're going to do that, put the number 7 below. Just type the number 7 below if you're actually going to do that here tonight. And let me share something with you. It's not going to be easy. Why? Because you've been very conditioned to watch Stephen Curry's stats. You've been very conditioned, ladies, to see what's the next dress or the next purse or the new red bottoms or what Kylie, what Kim, or what your favorite actress or your reality show girl is doing. You've created and you condition yourself so you must see the media takeouts. You must see the new gossip on the street. But I'm going to share something with you that's going to debilitate your efforts to ever make real money. Okay? I'm being honest with you. The only reason why I know this is because I understand how the brain works. A cluttered mind, just like a cluttered room, is very ineffective. If you walk into your bedroom and you got shit everywhere, clothes on the floor, drawers on the floor, panties on the floor, pants, shirts, shoes, food, it is not a functional environment. It's an environment you don't even want to be in, right? It's just like your mind. If it's cluttered, how do you expect a cluttered brain to produce great, successful results? It won't. It doesn't matter how much willpower. It doesn't matter how much you say, I believe, I have faith, I'm praying to God, it's going to happen. It won't. I'm going to be honest with you. It won't. It will never happen for you. You have to stop listening to the wrong people. You got to unfollow. You have to unsubscribe. I've learned this. I'm just telling you guys what I've learned from people that were rich when I wasn't. You know, some of you guys are going to take this advice. Some of you are not going to do nothing. You know, it blows my mind still till today. Some of you are going to look at this, hear this. You're going to go to sleep and you're going to live the same jacked up poverty life, average lifestyle, going to a job that you hate for the rest of your life. And that's sad. To me, you know what's the worst feeling on the planet is to live an okay life. That sucks. An okay life is the worst life, in my opinion, to live. Because no one wants to live an okay life. And I'm telling you, and I want you to consider this very seriously, that you must stop listening to everybody on the internet only because it makes you feel inspired or make you feel motivated about what you're trying to do. You have to become intelligent. Model one person that you're trying to become. Maybe you like what that person does, you like that person's lifestyle, and you like that person's business. So you model everything. You model them and the business. And you'll watch and see yourself make all the money. You'll make so much money, you cannot spend it fast enough. I promise you. This is another 7 millionaire mindset hack. Yeah, I never said it'll be easy, okay? No one ever said this would be easy. To me, it's very simple. See, the more clear that you are about your goal, and if you have a why, which I'll talk about in the Unrevealed Secrets of a Millionaire Mind on my website, wesleyvirgin.com, I talk about this, your why. When your why is strong enough, the odds don't matter. That means right now, you have to do something. You need to perform a task and unsubscribe and unfollow everybody. See, when the why is strong enough, see, it was easy for me to do that because I thought about my children. And I thought about no one's going to pay my children's bills. No one's going to feed them. No one's going to clothe them. No one's going to do anything for them except me. So why do I need to follow all these other people when they're not putting any money in my pocket? They're not benefiting me. They're not adding any value to my life. They may be giving me good words. Maybe they may be sharing their stories with me. But how is that putting more money in my bank account? You got to get smart. You got to get intelligent, because the more intelligent you get as relates to the success equation, the more wealthier you become. I'm going to let you guys go. I am done for the night. What you've learned from Wesley $1 Billion Virgin, which you can find more stuff like this at wesleyvirgin.com. I ask you to consider to get the 7 millionaire mind hacks, but you don't have to click this link. You can stay exactly where you are today, but I'm offering you a gift because someone years ago gave me the same gift. But you have to stop listening to so many people around the globe as it relates to you making money. Find one person. Know your skill. Know the skill that you're trying to build. Know that thing that you've been trying to become a master of. Know yourself. The person that knows themselves becomes the person who conquers his reality. You conquer your life because you know you. You know your outcome. You know what you want. You're following and listening to one person, and you're modeling everything that they're doing. And it's almost impossible for you not to reach the land of paradise, guys. As you'll understand, and by now you'll see that what you want is staring you right in front of you. Your purpose, the thing that you desire, is right in front of your face. All you need to do is take action. All you need to do is take your finger and click and point and just make a freaking turn in the right direction. Because the direction that you're trying to make, the direction that you're trying to go is right in front of you. Follow one person. Follow one person. Unsubscribe right now from everybody. Unfollow everybody. And follow one person. Subscribe to one person's email. Absorb their intellect. Absorb their knowledge. And watch how your life, how everything you could ever dream about. Like I showed you guys in my Instagram here. I don't care if you want a Rolls Royce, you want to travel around the world, you want to take butt naked photos like me, hang out with your children in Costa Rica, driving different cars. I don't care what you're trying to do. It will become a reality. And you'll look back at your timeline on your Instagram, your social media, and you say, thank God for this video that I just watched. Thank God that I unfollowed everybody that was not putting any food on my table, any clothes on my back, or any money in my pocket. Thank God that I went to my email and unsubscribed from every single person. Why? Because most of the emails that I was receiving was nothing but a distraction from me creating the life that my family and I deserve. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. I'll see you soon. Later.